Greetings, welcome. This is Mind Over Number, and I am Karanda, spiritual coach, intuitive, and numerologist. Clearing my space, getting ready for this Life Path 22 reading, okay? So before we get started here, we always give thanks to the Divine Mother, Father, God, who helps me interpret all these messages in the way they are meant to be received. So if you are of negative orientation, okay, not serving my highest good, you are not welcome around here, so you got to skedaddle. If you don't know how to calculate your life path number, just add the single digits of your birth year to the single or double digit of your birth month, and add that to the single or double digit of your birth day. This is the method I use to find your tarot and astrological correspondence, and I'm looking at your numerology chart. So if you ever want a divine triangle blueprint reading from me, where I incorporate the use of tarot, as well as look at your core numbers, your personal year cycles, with divine triangle blueprint, looks at your ages 0 to 81, as well as all my other services. All my information is in the description box below the video. Your life path is what you came here to learn this lifetime. It's also important when choosing your career. So if you are the life path of 22, you can fluctuate at times between 22 and 4. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, I would check out the life path 4 reading. But 22 is a master number energy, which means it embodies traits of 2, 11, 4, because it is amplified. Whenever you see two identical digits, those numbers are amplified by the singular digit, and then of course 2 plus 2 is 4, and then we have the 11 energy, which is about influence. But 22 is about turning dreams into reality, right? It is the structured organizational skills of 4, but it also is able to bring others together with the power of 2. So 2s are capable of seeing that bigger picture and planning for the long term, because they're able to combine that practicality with that big energy of 11 of being able to achieve great things and have a higher purpose. So they can show at times with the fear of their own potential and taking on way too much, okay, because they have that overworking energy of 4, and they can have some challenges with maintaining balance and being burnt out. So that is the life path of 22. With all that being said, I'm ready now. So let's get set. Oh, look that. I am ready to go. And so is this dice here. I rolled a 1 here. So you could be in some 1 energy 1. Or 22. 22 is in 1 energy. Okay, you're so... Oof. Okay, we're just so ready for something new. I can feel it. The number 1 could also be significant. The age 1, the first month, the first day of any month. Okay, the life path 1. 1 is the number of movement. Okay, it's about independence and new cycles. And well, I tried to get 1 out, but you know what? There are no such things as coincidences. Everything happens for a divine purpose. So what synchronicities do we have out here for you right now, 22s? We have the zodiac signs of Scorpio and Virgo. So you could be a Scorpio or dealing with Scorpio. You could be a Virgo or dealing with Virgo. Or these could be significant signs for this message. We also have the energy of the crab and the twins. So we are definitely movement energy. Okay, the crab, like a hermit crab, is someone who carries their home on their back. So they're always ready to move forward. and leave behind a situation that no longer fits them, okay? When they find a shell that's bigger and better, they just release and let go of the old one because they understand that they no longer fit in a certain situation. We have the twins energy. So you could be a twin, dealing with a twin, know a twin, but the twins energy is about making a choice. It's also about domestication, right? You need to make a choice between responsibility and, how we want to create in the world. We could be balancing out our family that we grew up with, the family that we want to create, or we could be needing to make a choice on home dynamics. And that's what I'm getting with this crab and twin energy, but we'll see what the message is for you 22s. So, what is this message about? Who is this message for? Okay, this can resonate at any point in time and space. Because the past doesn't exist, and the future is determined by what you do right now. So, what's going on right now for you 22s? Who is this message for? Okay, well, 2 fill out, so we'll take them both. We got the clouds and mountain. Okay, so we're overcoming some obstacles, or we're not sure. We're not sure what's on the other side of that mountain. The number 6, the number 21 could be significant. The 6th month, the 3rd month, the 6th day of any month, the 3rd month, the 3rd day of any month, the 21st of any month, the life path 6, the life path 3, the age 21, the age 6. Now this 6 and 3 energy, plus the 21. Now 6 is the number of family, right? We're definitely dealing with some sort of family issue or something to do with our romantic connections. The 21 is the number of growth and expression and creativity, but the 1 with the 2, this is about our individual expression when it comes to our connections, who we are in our connections is what I'm getting, who we are in our partnership, who we are in our family dynamic, how we want to move forward when it comes to expressing ourselves in our communication. The 8 of Spades is also out here, along with the King of, not Spades, Clubs. We have an 8 of Clubs and a King of Clubs. So it's definitely a lot of movement. Now the King of Clubs could be an older masculine fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius doesn't have to be. It's just a masculine energy who is embodying the traits of someone who is very charming, who's very confident, who's very charismatic. And with the 8 of Clubs, that's definitely about communication and movement and not being held down or encumbered by, outside forces. Now, the Clouds card talks about difficulties, right? Anxiety, sadness, some form of failure. It also can talk about nostalgia, right? Looking back at old situations that may have caused us some sort of difficulty. The Mountain card, again, talks about obstacles, a desire to fight, a desire to move forward but not give up, a need to make new plans. If this is about a romantic connection, We could be having some conflicts about shared responsibilities. We can be needing to, rebuild a connection after experiencing some sort of setback. If this is about work, okay, there could be some obstacles, some sort of news, some sort of financial difficulties. There could be a lot of work, a heavy workload, of just feeling burnt out, with some sort of crisis when it comes to our finances or a career right now. So that is a lot already for you, 22. So what's the message? Difficult times when it comes to some sort of stability or partnership. We're trying to juggle finances with our relationship, our work relationship with our partnership. A little scattered. So, what's in our present energy, 22s? One card for the present energy. Well, we got the Lovers. All right. The Lovers, a choice, a decision, communication. That is Gemini energy. You could be a Gemini dealing with a Gemini. Don't have to be. But this is a card that just simply talks about relationships, right? A romantic relationship. You need to make a choice, a decision when it comes to our partnerships. Feeling very romantically drawn towards someone. But let's see what led up to this Lover's energy. Well, Knave of Cups. One card for the future space. And we got a Nine of Swords. Yeah, we're all in our head about some sort of connection here. I can feel all the anxiety bubbling up. Okay. What are we consciously working towards here for my 22s? Conscious energy for 22. Well, Seven of Swords. The underlying energy. Death. That's Scorpio energy. The obstacle for 22s. This situation. The world. The world is Saturn energy, okay? And Saturn is all about deconstructing something that needs to be torn down in order to make it better and stronger than it was before. Now, you could be experiencing a Saturn return or the middle of a Saturn return, which occurs between the ages of 27 to 36. And then the second Saturn return is like the early 50s. Check your astrology, okay? You should know by now. Your Saturn placement could also be significant at this time. But the world is our challenge. Feeling this could have something to do with online as well. some sort of accomplishment or success is our challenge for us right now. It's like we reach the end of some sort of cycle or stage in our life. When it comes to our family or our romantic connections. And now we're needing to make a choice, we need to make a decision on how we're going to move forward, how we're going to, keep things going. Maybe we're feeling very stagnant or just this death card with the Seven of Swords now. What are we in our heads about, 22? Now, I feel like there could be something to do with our connection or with our current partner. Now, if you are in a relationship, I feel like something could occur where we saw our partner, doing something that could have caused some sort of deception or feeling like they're lying about how they truly feel about us, which has us all in our heads and concerned with the longevity of our relationship. That's what I'm getting here with all this air and death with the Seven of Swords. It's like it's like we can't go back to the way things were, and it's like it changed the way we view someone or how someone views us, and because of what we saw them doing. Advice for 22. One card for 22. Well, the High Priestess. There you go. Yeah, you know what you saw. You already know. The High Priestess, okay. This is moon energy as well. You don't want to check your moon placement, but the moon deals with our emotions, right? It deals with our intuition. The High Priestess is someone who channels information from the divine and is able to translate that to the world in a way that's discerning for others. But I feel like in this energy, we definitely saw something or something was communicated to us that has us in our emotions about our partner's true feelings, their intentions, who they are as a person, and it it has this feeling like maybe we're not enough, or that, maybe they said they stopped doing something, but they never truly stopped, right? Maybe they said they stopped talking to an ex. Maybe they said they stopped indulging in some sort of bad habit, but they never truly stopped. And we just found that out. And now we're not even sure if we can trust them, how things are going to go, if we should even keep or maintain this facade. Because we know what we saw, we know how we feel, they can't hide it. And when something like that happens, the way we view someone instantly changes. And we can't unsee what we've seen. And whatever we saw, we were meant to see it, so that we were able to make a conscious choice that was being hidden to us. Now, outside influences affecting the situation. Well, we have the star. That is Aquarius energy. Now, the star is about exposure. It's about healing. It's about laying all your emotions out there for everyone to see. It's also about inspired action and a lot of opportunities, but I feel like something's going to come out one way or another, and that's completely outside of our control. With the star falling out here. What's in our hopes or fears? And now this Nine of Pentacles came out a little crooked here, so we'll take that reverse and one final card for the outcome. The Hangman reverse. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Reverse. The Sun reverse. I feel like we know someone's just not interested in us anymore. And we're really not interested in them. But we've have a connection with them, right? And we've got a little bit codependent on their energy. And we're feeling the failure of not having a successful partnership. And we much rather hold on to something that's failing and crumbling than face the reality that we're not satisfied, they're not satisfied. We think it's something that we can do, but it may be this other person. I mean, it could just not be right. Maybe it was right for a certain point in time, but right now, someone's looking back at something that they did or a choice that they made in the past, and they constantly keep looking back, wondering if, someone's going to discover their secret. That they felt like they didn't make the right choice. And they could have chose a connection for the security, for the stability, for what it looked like on the surface. And maybe it's, what other people and places said it was they wanted to do, but it's really not them. This energy is the sun reverse and the star. It's like something trying to be hidden that needs to be exposed because of someone's fear of failure, and ego has them stuck. I mean, you could have had some dreams or some intuition or some sort of insight being given to you that's causing you to be a little bit restless and anxious, but someone is just not interested. They're not there. What you got to say, Rebel Deck? Oh my goodness. Well, you think someone is lying. They are. Flipped out reverse, though. It's dark and you can't see a effing thing. Get your head out of your behind pronto. Stop trying to change people. That ish never works. Okay, you do you. So however this is resonating for you, okay, someone is clearly not telling you the whole truth, but you're not willing to see that whole truth. Because we think that there's something that we can do, they feel like there's something we can change, we feel like that person will change, even though they're showing us the complete opposite. But someone's going to come out, it's going to flip everything upside down, and people can clearly see that something is not working. And at the end of it, you gotta do you. You always have to do what's best for you. You only have control over your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. Okay. You need to trust your intuition because I feel like, you know, what the difficult thing is on seeing what you know you saw. Like, if you can't trust someone, what kind of connection do you really have? Whether that's romantically, whether that's a friendship, whether that's a coworker. And if you can't trust yourself, you are the first and last relationship you will always have. So if you can't trust your feelings, if you're not engaged in a partnership, you're only going to attract that type of situation to you. Well, we got an 11 on this card. 11 is the number of truth. It is the number of enlightenment. It is the number of clarity, of influence. It also resonates down to a 2 energy, which talks about partnerships and connections and coming together, not just with others, but with yourself, right? And needing a need to make a choice and balance out within so you don't go without. The second month could be significant. The 11th month could be significant. The life path 11 or 2. The 11th day or the second day of any month. I'm focused, is what's on the card. I am focused on achieving my goals through deliberate actions. I take time to feel how it would feel to achieve my dreams. I visualize my desires through a lens of love and happiness. I am focused. I feel like this energy came out to remind you to stay focused on the love and happiness that you feel with or without someone, right? And to take that time to reflect on how it will feel to achieve your dreams and your goals outside of other people, places, and things, outside of whatever negativity or limiting thoughts are being produced to you right now. And it's time to really ground yourself and get more practical, is what I'm feeling here. So take it as it resonates. Okay, if any of this resonated with you, great. If it did not, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you for joining me, and I love you.